Hey, Shalom. Back out here again, another week, giving all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. All right, double honors to the other apostles, that great millstone, rule well. Honors and salutations to Yakim that's doing his work in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the few Akwaf that believe, listen, and learn. Back out here preaching the downfall of America and to tell the people on the sign who they are, which are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, so-called. These are the bywords we're called today. To tell you your true nationality, that we're the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. We make up the nation of Israel. And so to bring our people back to their heritage as far as I say our people, not the whole nation, because the whole nation won't return, but the elect, okay? In the remnant, okay? So with that being said, today I want to go into let's go to Isaiah 29. It's a good starting point. Because the reason why I'm going to read this precept is because we're living in the time of the end, and pretty much the books are open, which is this Bible, the 1611 King James Version Bible. You got a lot of Israelites out there, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. As a whole, you have the wicked of our people, all right, the wicked Israelites, talking shit all these years, all right, about the Bible. But here it is, saying that the days are evil. There's no other book that can explain what's going on, all right, and give you a sound mind for you true, for us true worshipers, all right, to know what's going on and to have the mind to come back to our power, Yahweh Shai, and to serve Him. All right, so that in the day of judgment, all right, the Lord will have mercy on us and grant us salvation. But you have the wicked of our people; they talk shit, all right, about the scriptures. You know all the excuses Jake come up with. That's a white man. But all those silly something stuff. I don't say that to be YouTube friendly. All right. They say all kinds of sucker stuff to try and offset or try their best to wiggle out of doing that which is righteous in the eyes of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Which everything our people do, it always go back to show them that they're Israelites. All right. So no matter how much you show Jake that they're Israelites, they're still rebellious. All right. Our people are rebellious. And that's the reason why they die the way they die. The Lord be punishing you Israelites, man. Right? You cannot escape the wrath of the Most High if you're doing wickedness, man. All right, because the books are open to show you the right way. All right. And if the Most High is showing you the right way through His Son, Yahweh Shai, and they're using the men that they set up to bring out this truth. All right, going back to Abba, Bivens, on down to the other apostles we have today, and in between that time, you got the great men, which we learned of, and King Mashal. But the books are open. It's the point. All right. So let's go to Isaiah 29, and where else? Then my nose almost cleared up. That's amen. Call how long y'all should be on shop for that. You hear I can breathe through a little bit now. This is Isaiah 29 and 11. It says, well, I'll start at 10. It says, for the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep, and hath closed your eyes, the prophets and your rulers, the seers hath He covered. So at a time, all right, that happened, okay, which, in slavery. All right, when we was first going into slavery, and all the men of the Lord, they was shut up for a time being, meaning that there was no one prophesying or telling you the vision, all right, or the message from the Most High. All right, it was time for us to go down to pay for our iniquities. So we had to go in slavery to pay for our iniquities. And that's when you had that's when you had the curses that caused Jake to we went into a deep sleep by through slavery, losing our nationality, lost our heritage. We lost our way, all right, of righteousness, and that's why we went to slavery, so we can pay for those iniquities and sins, all right. And so there was no prophets out, no middle of the Lord out telling Israel the reason why we were in slavery, all right. It wasn't until Abba Bivens came on the scene, all right, till Abba came on the scene that the children of Israel, all right, were starting to wake up, all right. And that's when the Lord set up Abba Bivens, all right. How about Shem Yahweh set up Abba Bivens? I believe according to faith, all right, that Abba Bivens was Elijah in the reincarnation, all right. Slack, you got petition. All right, so you had to mention, not mention, you had certain Israelites that in slavery, they was allowed to read the Bible. Only a very few. And the Lord had shown them. And the Lord had shown them. The Lord had shown them. Yeah, but the Lord has shown them. Guys like Nat Turner. He opened their spiritual eyes up to show them the truth. But it still wasn't time then. When Abba Bivens came on the scene, that's when you had that's when you had what the scriptures call or what we call the Great Awakening. Ezekiel 37th chapter. That what took place. All right. Starting with the Lord set up Abba Bivens. So we believe that according to faith, because you had so-called Christianity. You had so-called Islam, all these different religions that Jake was already into, this old Pan-Africanism stuff, so-called woke community. That stuff was going on way back then, and none of that stuff was able to bring Israel together. None of that stuff was able to heal Israel spiritually. All right, and to give Israel understanding of the times. All right, so that was a period where we was just in darkness. All right, where we just didn't, we didn't know anything. All right. Verse 11, it says, "And the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed." It says, "Which men delivered to one that is learned, saying, Read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed." So this book was sealed for a while. All right, the Bible was sealed for a time being. All right, where no one could read this book with understanding. All right, no one knew the prophecies. All right, the breakdowns. All right, it was just sealed. All right. You can read it and get some story, backdrops of story, all right. But that was it. The deep dark sands, all right. The mysteries, all right. That all was sealed, okay? Parables. So, continue on, it says, and the vision of all is become unto you as the words of a book that is sealed, which men deliver to one that is learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I cannot, for it is sealed. Verse 12, and the book is delivered to him that is not learned, saying, read this, I pray thee. And he said, I am not learned. So you had a time where, you didn't have any learned men among Israel. I mentioned that term because that was one that the Lord opened his eyes up, and he was able to see. You know what? He was able to understand. All right? Understand with his mind, all right, and in his ears. All right, so today we're able to go into this book because of the Lord. I'm going to bring it up right here. Look at Revelation 5. The Lord, all right, had caused the book to be sealed, and who was able to unseal the book or open the book? Let's find out. Revelation 5:1, it says, and I saw in the right hand of him that sat on the throne a book written within and on the backside, sealed with 7 seals. So, who sat on the throne? That's talking about the Most High. All right? The Most High himself sat on the throne. All right? He had a book, right? It said the book had 7 seals, and it says the book was sealed with 7 seals. I'm sorry. The book was sealed with 7 seals. All right? So, this book is sealed, okay? All right? This book was sealed, all right? But then, it was unsealed, because when it was unsealed, all right, that's when the Heavenly Father, through his Son, Yahweh Shai, started to wake up the children of Israel. Now let's go into how it became unsealed. Verse 2, and I saw a strong angel proclaiming in a loud voice, who is worthy to open the book and to loose the seals thereof? Right, who is worthy? Who is worthy to open this book? Because we see that we had the book. The book been around forever. All right, you had the scrolls. All right, then you had it made into a book form. All right, and still the book was sealed, though there's many of these books. Let's go to drop that. Daniel chapter 12 and verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and none shall be increased. So, all right, the Lord told Daniel to shut the words of the book, all right, until the end. All right, we're living in the end right now. All right, the end of Esau's rulership. All right, the end of Esau's age in the Aeon sense. All right, this is the end. Everybody knows the end. They can't fully explain to you how they know the end, but Jake knows within their spirits that it's the end. All right, they don't have an understanding, but they know that we're at the end of this thing. Some of them want to believe it. Some of them want Jake want Esau to continue on. All right, but we're at the end. What did King Solomon say? Better is the end of a thing than the beginning. So we're at the end of this captivity. It says, and then it said, knowledge shall be increased. All right, so the Lord told Daniel to shut up the words of the book until the end. We're in the end. All right, the latter end too. And knowledge is being increased, by the way, too. All right. Let's go to verse 9. It says, and he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. So, like I said, we got a long period where even Jake couldn't get in this book and understand this book, because The Lord had closed our eyes so we couldn't see. It closed our ears so we couldn't hear. Meaning what? We couldn't understand, all right, and go into it. And so now we're able to go into this book because of who? Let's go back to Revelation 5. Revelation 5 and 3. And no man in heaven nor in earth, neither under the earth, was able to open the book, neither to look thereon. That's right. So, like I said, for a period of time, this is what took place. All right. Verse 4, and I wept much because no man was found worthy to open and to read the book, neither to look thereon. And one of the elders said unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, showing you that what? He is the seed of David. In other words, a root seed is the same thing. You can look it up, man. That's why you got to look up words too, by the way, so you can know what it means. It says, and one of the elders said unto me, weep not. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the root of David, had prevailed to open the book and to loose the 7 seals thereof. So, who is that talking about? Let's go to let's jump down to let's keep reading. Let's read on down. Verse 6. And I beheld, and lo, in the midst of the throne and of the 4 beasts, and in the midst of the elders, stood a lamb, as it had been slain, having 7 horns and 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of the Most High, sent forth into all the earth. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And when he had taken the book, the 4 beasts and the 24 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of odors, which are the prayers of saints. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High by thy blood out of every kindred and tongue and people and nation. So, all right, the Messiah, which was Yahweh Shai, right? All right, Yahweh Shai was the one that was over the book. He's known as the Lamb of the Most High, the Son of the Most High. All right, he's known as the root of David. All right, the bright morning star. All right, Shiloh. There are many titles in the scriptures that refer to Yahweh Shai, man. All right, so that's a cut to you Old Testament Israelites too that don't believe in Yahweh Shai, because you don't even understand the Old Testament if you want for Yahweh Shai, because Yahweh Shai is the reason why we have an understanding of this book. All right, no one gave us an understanding of this book. All right, you got niggas out here just thinking that they know this book, and they only go by the Old Testament. All right, Spirit ain't dealing with you. All right, you got the New Testament, you got the Old Testament. I mean, yeah, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Which the word testament just means covenant. The Old Covenant, the New Covenant. All right. So Yahweh Shai was the one that grabbed the book. He opened the book. He was worthy to open the book. All right. So through Yahweh Shai, all right, it says blood was shed, right? So he was slain. All right. So you see, Yahweh Shai, all right, received that power from his father. All right, the Most High, Yahweh. All right, that's how he's able to open the book. That's how we're able to open the book and understand, because of Yahweh Shai. And you got guys out there that say that Yahweh Shai is not worthy to be uttered or praised. Are you crazy? You wouldn't even see a so-called Negro, a so-called Latino, a so-called Native American if it weren't for Yahweh Shai. Though all our people don't even reverence or even give him praise he deserves, right? That's why I hate to say the name Jesus, because Jesus didn't die for you. All right, Yahweh Shai died for you. All right, Yahweh Shai is the one to be thankful to. You thank the Most High and the Son. You know, can't never exclude the Most High. But I'm just talking about Yahweh Shai right now. You know, Yahweh Shai is the reason why Heavenly Father accepted us back. All right, that reconciliation. All right, it's all due to Yahweh Shai's blood being shed. Now let's go from there and just go to let's go Second Ezra chapter 6. Verse 20. And when the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then will I show these tokens. All right. This world is, first of all, this world is starting to vanish away. All right. Esau's world is starting to vanish away, man. You see it. The economy broken down. All right. You got, hey, the jobs is low, which the scriptures call the grinding. The grinding is the work that's being done. The grinders are the workmen. Okay, that's Ecclesiastes 12th chapter. You got what else you got going on? Oh, you got the World War III. All right, World War III is hey. You're not paying attention to the news right now, you're lost right now because World War III is getting ready to happen before our very eyes. Now I myself, I don't have many years in it. I don't have many years of knowing, all right, but since I've been laboring, all right, you know, I myself as well been saying that World War III is going to come because that's according to Scripture, all right. That's what I was taught. And that's what I see through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. All right, this World War III, what the scriptures call Armageddon, all right, Hamagadwan, all right, which means mountain of troops. All right. You see it because everything according to scripture is building up to that. Look at the tension between the bear and the eagle. Look at Russia and Babylon, all right, so-called America. What's the news right now? All right, that's one of the signs. There should be wars and rumors of wars. What's in the news right now? All right, Russia, which is God in the scriptures. All right, and you got America, which is Babylon. All right, the virgin daughter of Babylon, or Babylon the Great in the scriptures. All right, and head of that beast, right? They at odds with each other, man. Where Vladimir Putin. Never get back to scripture, but Vladimir Putin made a bold statement. You know what he said? He said that he won't. He said in the speech he had addressed the media. He said that the U.S. has its missiles, all right, on its borders, put weaponry in the Ukraine. Okay, which Ukraine was formerly a part of the Soviet Union. So Russia got its red lines, as they call it, red lines. And this guy, Vladimir Putin, this guy, Stevie Joe Biden, was thinking he could call his bluff. But if you notice, he couldn't call his bluff. You know why? Because matter of fact, and I've reported this multiple times during the year, all right, but when Trump was in office, all right, you had Russia, they had a massive display of military weaponry. And it was like over a span of, I would say, at least 3, maybe 4 years. Okay, where they was just displaying their weaponry, technologies that the world haven't seen, as far as in military weaponry or military technology or military weapons technology. I don't know how to word it, but hopefully you can get that military weapons technology. All right. So you know they had this massive display showing its arms, showing its missile capability. All right, the old missiles, the new missiles, how it improved, and how it got more capability than it had when it first made, or the last 2 or 3 types of that same weaponry, but now they mastered it. All right. So, Russia has built up a military might like none other. You know, this collapse of the Soviet Union. When you look at it, all right, really, that was a time period where Russia, which already had a great military might. They already had a great military might, and that's the reason why he put the Cuban missiles. I mean, they put the missiles in Cuba. All right, and the U.S. They were scared because Russia has shown its military strength. So, at the fall of the Soviet Union, you had a period of about 25 years where Russia had been off the scene, so to speak. And what they done is they made or they upgraded their weapons systems. All right, and so just to throw that out there, so brothers can hopefully look that up. And look at all the military upgrades that Russia has done. All right, it'll show you their military strength and might. All right, let's go. How you been? I left off in 2nd Ezra 6:20. It says, "When the world that shall begin to vanish away shall be finished, then when I show these tokens, the book shall be opened before the firmament, and they shall see all together." See? So right now, the books are open before the firmament, which is the Bible, and then we all see. See what? Well, I can't say we all, Slocky, not we all. All of us true believers, or all of us, we see the books are open and we understand the book. Alright? Because why? We believe on Yahweh wa Yahweh Shai. Alright? We believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? Because the Most High, the Son, calls us to understand. Now let's get Psalms 40:7. It says, "Then said I, Lo, I come, in the volume of the book, it is written of me." Right, so this book is written, all right, of the Lord. All right, this is what the whole book is about. About the Most High Heavenly Father and His Son, the children of Israel. You have the seed of the wicked, which is the Edomites, the so-called white race, the so-called Jewish race. You have all the rest of the heathen as well. All right, the books are open. And within the book, not only does it have identity of the nations, all right, especially the chosen nation, children of Israel, which is us, it also has judgments in it. All right, this book has judgment within it. They have limitations, all right, woes. All right, what? In fact, let me get there. Ezekiel 2:10. "And he spread it before me, and it was written within." Well, let's Ezekiel 2 and 9. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. That way you can understand what I'm talking about with the scriptures, right? The book. Verse 10, and he spread it before me, and it was written within and without, and there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. So that's what's inside the scriptures. But also, all right, you have what? Prophecies. All right. You have prophetic events, all right, that are going to take place, that have took place. All right. Yeah, some of them are taking place right now. All right. Key example is I've been speaking on this. All right. Even through my daily videos is that famine. All right. Which, if you're paying attention to it, right, the famine been going on for quite some time. All right. There's a build up to this famine. All right. You have a process, all right, if you will, to see the prophecies play out, because sometimes prophecies happen, you know, kind of with a short period of time. Then you have some that happen in a long period of time. Okay. Now, with this famine, with regard to this famine, you know, I've been watching this famine for years now. Multiple years I've been watching. Several years I've been watching this famine, and each year it got worse and worse. Because back in I believe it was 2016. Back in 2016, when we had got it was mainstream news video, but it was a leaked video. All right, it was a leaked video of a video from Venezuela, and we had seen it. And what was going on is they was well, you know, as you know, as far as you Akim out there, and you few watch that watch, there's been a famine going on in Venezuela for several years now, when they had to resort to eating animals in the zoo and resorted to cannibalism too, as well. And basically, that's been kept under the radar.